Thanks for clicking on the video, and here on Nerd Mimic, we are going to do our December Advent Calendar giveaway. Yes, I tried to pick about 24 different small items, and I'm going to put it all together as one big prize. So hopefully you find this interesting. I tried to pick items that are representative of this channel, from toys, miniatures, comics, Dungeons and Dragons, Gamebooks, and even I have a sealed video game here. The only thing I don't have actually is food, but I don't know if that would keep a month from now. I'll give you an overview of each item in a bit, but let's talk about how you could qualify for this prize. First of all, of course, you have to be a subscriber, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. And I want you to leave me a comment down below, what would you like for Christmas? So that's pretty easy to do. You can also earn multiple entries to this prize by leaving me a comment on any of my upcoming videos in the first 24 hours. So each time you do that, you get one bonus entry per video. And there's going to be a way for you to win this prize instantly. I'll tell you about that towards the end, and it's going to be tied to my own Christmas wish. So let's get to it. Let's start off in the corner here. The first thing we have is actually a pair of Spider-Man promo figures. These are actually different sculpts, and they come with associated cards. We got this at Gen Con, and multiple other things you see here came from other gaming conventions. Another cool thing we are going to give away is Brave Arrow. This is an original HeroScape figure and associated card. I'm going to give him away as we found him in a sealed packet along with the other heroes. So we're going to give our solo miniature away here. We have a couple of starter decks here for First Strike. So there's a pair of them here, so you could get gaming with a friend. I have multiple promo cards. In fact, so many, I do not remember exactly all the games they are associated with, to be honest with you. If it looks familiar to you, then you probably do have the game. Let's take a look at this big square card. I guess this is for a game Drop Dive, maybe. What else do we got here? This looks like part of that series. I think this is for Sleeping Gods. So that looks like that for that game. Here is for another board game. Maybe I'll just go through this very quickly. You might say on the title here, some promo cards for a Keeper. What else we got here? We got another card, another deck of cards here. So sorry, I do apologize. I don't remember exactly where all these came from. You can see a lot of these are from Dice Tower associated promos. Let's see what else is going on here. Sweet Mess. Some baking game, Draft and Write Records. So if you have the game, I'm sure this will be fun for you. If you don't, maybe you can pass it along. We'll get into the more interesting stuff in a bit. I just want to show you these other smaller items. What else do we got here? Here is a Halloween Hidden Movement game limited edition dice set. There is Coral Tower, some points. This is from Escape from New York board game. This looks like some other game I do not know. Let's move on. Some Bites game. Some Dice Tower promos here. This is for Dungeon Fighter. I also have a pair of comic books, What Ifs. These are duplicates that I have. This is featuring a story of Scarlet Witch. What if Scarlet Witch hadn't acted alone? We have another one here with Spider-Man. And the title of this one-shot What If is, what if Spider-Man had defeated this spider, poison cells? So it's a pretty cool story. I have original Dragon magazine issue 112 here. I actually have 3 copies of this, so I'm giving away this one as part of the prize. The coolest thing about this issue is the dinosaur article here. Let me just give you a taste of it here. It's a pretty lengthy article in this Dragon magazine that came out in 1986. I'm sure a lot of the dinosaurs mentioned here have been redone in later editions, but it was really cool to see this in this earlier issue of Dragon magazine. So it's talking about the Mesozoic era, which was divided into 3 periods from the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous period. So it's going to talk about all the different dinosaurs from this era. So you can see some of them here, and then there's going to be a large skip in a bit. It does come with some associated artwork. Battletech, great game. And then the article skips towards the end. And here we have some more depictions of dinosaurs. And maybe I'll break down this issue in the near future, or this article specifically. So pretty lengthy, as you can see. And I think that might actually be the end. All right, so that is the end of the article. I also have a pair of game books here, Sword Quest. We talked about this on a separate video prior, and these are adventures that you could use with Dungeons and Dragons. And I have an extra pair here. This one is not in great condition, but still able to utilize. I have a Fighting Fantasy game book here. We definitely talk a lot about Fighting Fantasy, and you can try it yourself if you've never done so before in the past. I have an extra Pazzo game catalog here. I have a Switch game. This is Sealed Civilization 6, which is a fantastic game. And for some reason, I ended up with 2 copies. So I'm going to give this extra copy away. And we also have this little toy that we unboxed recently. This is a ghoul from the Kid Robot minifig game series. So that leads me how you can win this prize instantly, because what I wish for Christmas is the Mimic toy from this figure line, which looks like this. You can see the ghoul here, and we actually found the rust monster recently, but what I'm looking for really is this Mimic one, and it's a little hard to do because it is only 1 out of 48 blind boxes, and there's no way I'm going to buy 48 boxes just to find this one Mimic. I'm hoping that one of you got lucky and drew this toy and willing to part with it, or certainly if you have an extra one, I would love to trade you all of this stuff for that Mimic. Regardless, I'm going to end this contest on December 23rd. That gives us about 4 weeks. Unfortunately, I have to limit this prize to within the continental US, as it is going to be pretty hefty and weighty. However, if you happen to live outside the US, I'm happy to mail this to a friend or family member within the United States. So thanks for watching as always. Happy holidays and good luck.